Evening, collective. Here for some expression of emotion that is not mine. Fuck. Just out of nowhere. Well, it's kind of been building. It's been building all day. I woke up with that anxiety, that agitation. That's what it's turned into now. It's irritated. It's angry. Again. Fucking again. I'm trying to lean into it and not fight it. I don't want to repress anything. It's coming through me one way or another because there's resonance and because it needs to express. And I'm just hearing an argument, ultimately. My first thought was, what's making me angry? I think that's a fairly rational thought. And nothing, no specific memories came up. There's one single memory that really doesn't feel like an emotional memory. It feels more of my ability to relate to and describe this energy. It's like being slapped. There's only one time in my life that I can recall, at least, that I was ever slapped. It was by a friend, and it was as a joke. And I didn't find it terribly funny. And I slapped her back. And that's just what this feels like. That really wasn't a very traumatic experience. I don't feel a lot of emotion around it now. But that is the closest experience I can relate to translating what I feel flowing through me, which is the feeling of having been insulted for the last time. It's the last straw. It's the how dare you. Oh, and just talking about it makes it kind of funny. So that feels good. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying whatever. I'm just gonna let this express because it wants to come out. I feel a bit like a bystander sitting back with some popcorn, watching a huge blowout, the massive, destructive end of a relationship. I'm talking throwing clothes out the door onto the sidewalk, screaming from inside the house to somebody outside. There's definitely sick of your shit. That's here for sure. Sick of this shit. That was a little bit of my reaction, but I'm not repressing. I'm here for the ride. I'm just gonna flow with the energy. It's not mine. I'm gonna let it come out. And as whatever as it sounds, as nuts as it sounds, somebody somewhere is having an explosive breakup at this moment. That's what this feels like. It feels like more than one somebody, but 100% guaranteed, I can say I know in my heart somebody is having a wild, wicked argument. And it's the end. It's the for sure, the never ever getting back together moment. I don't know. Let's just see how the cards help me feel through this. The Magician, done with your shit, done with karma. Oh, I see through the smoke and mirrors now. This is an end of karma. Done with entertaining. Yeah, I see. Look at that. I love how tarot works even for this. I see through the smoke and mirrors now. You're not gonna make me feel small anymore. I'm feeling big. I'm feeling bold. Oh, this has been painful. Justice coming for a King of Cups. Yeah. There's so much disappointment. I can't believe I sat in this for so long. I can't believe I gave to this. I can't believe I let you treat me this way. Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. Literally door slammed in someone's face. I never want to speak to you again. It's karmic left out in the cold. Karmic cut off. There's a tower. Karmic cut the fuck off. You're really gonna try me with this shit right now. That's a specific phrase. Then try me. Fucking try me. There's some physical altercations taking place. Yeah, it's the end. It's the end of karmic connection. Anger. Fed up. I'm not even mad. Just get out of here. We're done. This is a different one. Someone who is seeing through again. I'm not going through this cycle. I'm not doing this again with you. We've gone round and round and round on this, and it's enough. It's enough, honey. It's over. Empress energy rising, taking back her power, claiming her self-worth. There ain't no love in this. Oh, you have threatened me so many times. You've threatened me for the last time. This time I'm the one walking away. I see through the charade. Every time I catch you in something, there's a distraction. I see the way you've kept me snared in this, feeling like I needed to apologize. Also, a little bit of your apology is not sincere. It's falling on deaf ears. Sorry doesn't feed the bulldog. Ooh, yeah. I'm sorry to myself for having put up with this for so long. Again, the choice has been made. This connection is over. It's severed. We're done. Here's your house key. Here's your ring. Delete my number. Lose my number. Wow. I don't know. I'm just going with it. Don't give me that sob story. I'm tired of it. You're better than this, and I'm better than this. I'm not gonna fight with you. This relationship shouldn't be a fight. It shouldn't be a struggle. Not like this. This is not what love is. I'm seeing that now. This is not what love is. This is phony. This is false. My phone might die. This relationship is dead. I don't know if we ever even really liked each other. Did you ever really even like me? We fight so much, constantly. It's all surface level. We don't even bang with the lights on. I don't know why that's here. We barely even have shown ourselves to one another. There's so much criticism. It's so critical. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I never know what the right thing to do or say is, and I'm tired of being in that state of mind of constantly trying to figure it out. Who am I going to meet today? How are they going to respond to me? How do I deal with it? What triggers do I have to avoid? I'm done. I am out. Page of Wands, Sun. Yeah, I'm looking for something that feels good, because this doesn't. You and I both know it. This does not feel good. This sucks. It's sapped all of the joy from my life. I've allowed that to take place. I've allowed myself to become closed off, to become guarded, afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of speaking my mind, afraid of being myself. No more. I gotta go be me. I have to do this for me, because I am not happy. And I'm not blaming you for that. I'm just saying I have to do something. I'm the only one in control of my own destiny, of my own joy. And staying here, staying in this is not it. This is just a constant struggle. I shouldn't have to defend my existence. And you shouldn't have to defend yours either. There's something better for both of us. It's time to walk away from each other. This is not it. This is not it. And I've had a taste of it. I have a dream. I know now it doesn't exist here. But I gotta seek it. I gotta try. I gotta move towards it. I've kept myself locked up in this prison of my own design for so long because I was afraid that this was as good as it gets. I was afraid of chasing something better, of moving towards something better, and losing this sense of stability. But I'm realizing this was never stable in the first place. This was never safe in the first place. This was the safety of solitary isolation. This was the safety of a jail cell, of a cage. I see that now. I'm married to the Queen of Wands, who only cares about her image, who only cares about her reputation. And you know what? I've become that way too. I've become cold and closed off to everything. Denying myself action towards that which actually is desired, that which I'm actually attracted to. We've had some good times together, but good times are not a reason alone to stay anywhere. Again, I've tasted something else. Something pure, something innocent, something refreshing, something simple and honest and true. I have a belief, I have a dream that that's what love is supposed to be like. That's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be honest and innocent and childlike and full of wonder and exploration and creativity and joy. Not a heart on lockdown. Not the love that looks good on paper, not the love that's kept in a fucking box. Not the love that we keep in the fridge with saran wrap over the top and we take it out for special occasions and we show it off to the neighbors. That's not what love is. This controlling, manipulative, endless game that we've been playing. It's not love. It's not love, and we both know it. It's petty. It's small. It's pretend. And I'm done with it. I'm walking away for both of us. Yeah, so we can both chase the dream. So we can both have that actual experience of emotional fulfillment, the kind that we knew existed as kids, the kind of love that we always hoped and dreamed for, but that we surrendered. We gave up on it because we thought this was as good as it gets. We made it practical. We made it logical. We turned love from an emotion into an intellectual concept. We made it something constrained and condemned. It's supposed to be free. Love is the kind of thing that is all-encompassing and yet expanding, uplifting. It doesn't contain, it doesn't ensnare or entrap. It's not a sentencing. It's a mutual hell yes. It's choosing one another. Not because a person makes you happy, because choosing, because moving towards them is satisfying and joyful, because moving with them feels good. Now it's time to recognize none of this feels good. It's time to liberate ourselves from this. It's time to get a move on. I've felt out of balance this entire time. It's the ending of a lot of codependent relationships. It's time for me to give to me. It's time for me to put myself first. It's time for you to do the same. To get in touch with you. I'm feeling more now than I've ever felt before. I'm realizing all of this stuff that I've tried to hide. All of this emotion that I've swept under the rug. Everything that's happened between us that we've tried to sweep under the rug. It doesn't work. It's still there. There's just not enough connection to keep this afloat. I'm not in this anymore. There's nothing here. It's all based on illusion. It's based on something that maybe felt kind of good and was what we thought was love at one point in time, but now I know better. I can't unknow what I know. I've seen something different. It's time for a change. It's time for everything to change. It's time for me to change. Saturnian influence. There's the devil. Yeah. An end to the ties that bind. We've both played our part in this. We've both hurt one another. But I see all of this from a different place now. It's time for this cycle, this karmic cycle, to come to a close. The heart chakra is open. It's feeling, it's flowing, and it's not going to shut down again. That spigot is wide open. You're not going to convince me that I'm oversensitive. And I'm not going to tell myself that I'm oversensitive. Because what I feel is valid. And it's here for a reason. And I'm not going to repress it, and I'm not going to be embarrassed about it, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm done with those things. I'm done repressing my emotion to please anyone. Yeah, I'm done repressing any aspect of myself for fear of disappointing another. It's just disappointed me. And I'm sick of it. I can't keep disappointing myself to try to fit some box for somebody else who isn't me, who isn't living my life. I'm done. I don't care. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit. A bad tree cannot bear good fruit. You can know by the quality of the fruit the nature of the tree. And honey, these grapes are sour. These grapes are sour. There is only conflict planted here. There is only pain. There is only suffering. It's time for me to walk away. I'm not walking away to teach you a lesson. I'm walking away because I finally learned mine. That this is healthy for no one. That it's time to let go. It's not about greener pastures. It's about different pastures. Pastures that aren't full of shit. That aren't full of manure. Whew. I've been using the excuse of this relationship to hold me back for a long, long time. No more. It's time for me to spread my wings. It's time for me to fly. That line, I don't know the exact line, but it's weary of a worn out relation. I make you laugh, you make me cry. I think it's time for me to fly. Look at that. Time to fly, baby. I'm spreading my wings. This time for real. I'm not coming back. I'm going. I'm gone. Yeah. I can tell by how hard we've both tried to cling to this that this isn't what it's supposed to be. I've been afraid to leave. I've been afraid to be on my own. I've been afraid of doing something different. I see that now. We've convinced one another that this is it. That without this, there is nothing. Without this, we are nothing. This ain't it, Chief. I can see so clearly how toxic all of this is. And I'm done participating in it. I am done with this cycle. I am taking my chances out there. I'm taking my one pentacle, my one cup, my one wand, and I'm leaving. Taking the sword too. It's dangerous to go alone. Yeah, I've debated this for a long, long time. And I've let that anxiety keep me stuck in this. Look at this, in this loop. In this loop, this anxious cycle. Should I stay or should I go? If I'm even debating that, if I'm even debating whether or not I want to be in this relationship, that means I don't want to be in this relationship. If I have to question whether someone cares about me, I don't need to be with that person. If it's not a hell yes from them and me, if we're not a hell yes for each other, then it's a hell no, dog. It's a no for me. Yeah, it's a hell no. It's a get the hell out of Dodge. I'm done with this. Absolutely finished. Absolutely finished. I can see how the self-sabotage has been my not taking action to get out of this. Yeah, by just sitting in it. By refusing to move because I was scared. Because it felt more stable, it felt more secure to be with someone that I was miserable with than to be alone. No more of that. It's time for me to step out on my own, to follow my soul, because it's not happy here. It's dying here. To stay in this feels like spiritual suicide. That phrase hasn't come up in a long time. This is killing me. And I'm not blaming you again. I just have to move. I have to move. I have to take myself to calmer waters. I have to get out of this fear trap that I have kept myself in for so long. It's time. It's just time. I can't lie to myself anymore. I've tasted something better. Something, if I'm even considering my connection, my attraction to this other person that I can't lie about anymore, then it's not fair to either of us for me to stay in this. I have this strong interest in something else. And if you feel that way, you should go for it too. Again, if we're not a hell yes to each other, if we've got backup plans, if we're looking at plan B, alternative options, then this isn't even plan A. No. You're all in or you're not. That's it. So I'm out. Neither one of us has been all in on this. Not really. Not honest. Where there is love, there is light. There is life. There is truth. Where one of these things exists, all three may be found. Where one of them is missing, all three are missing. There is not truth in this relationship, which means there is not love. There is not life. It is devoid of these things. It's devoid. This cup is full of sand. Trying to keep up this facade has just been painful. Because I know now that I'm capable of deeper feelings than this. I know now that I've been guarded against that for a really long time. But I'm ready for something new. I'm not going to miss any more opportunities to express myself, to follow my own heart. So I'm setting myself free, as well as you. It's time for us both to heal. It's time for us both to connect to ourselves. Open heart chakra. To connect to emotion. To realize the depth of emotion we're capable of, and to realize that we don't feel it towards one another, and that's okay. There's something else waiting just over the horizon, something stable, something true, something balanced, something that feels reciprocal and exciting and honest and free. That's what I want for both of us. But it's not here. And I'm speaking this truth. We're done. Okay, I could feel it move, one way or another. I feel kind of high and dizzy, lightheaded, but less angry. It's more like watching a soap opera take place. I'm telling you, it's better than TV, but it's a little weird when you can't pick the channels or when something just turns on. It's like the TV just turning on, and there it is, full screen. This is what you're watching now. Have fun. This is life now. That's it, expressed. I'm a little at a loss now, but I'm glad that came out. Good for you, persons, having these conversations. I stand with you in solidarity. This is not my energy, but it came through me for a reason. And I am privileged and honored to assist it with expression, if for no other reason than to release it from me. Send it back into the atmosphere, to the creative source, ground it into the earth, allow that to be freed up for other creative potential. But that's it. Yeah. Thanks for your witness. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you can relate to this sensation at all, or not, or if I'm absolutely nuts, tell me that too. Yeah. Have a beautiful evening. I love you.